30th of December. One day left, that New Year's Eve day coming tomorrow, and it's Newswatch on Nctv45, broadcasting from the Gem Studios in Northwest Newcastle, and it's straight ahead for you.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to Nctv45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. Nctv45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. Nctv45 is the #1 media source locally. Nctv45, anytime on your time.
Special thanks to Butts, Flowers, Gifts, and More in downtown Newcastle for their support and funding of this program. Butts Flowers, downtown Newcastle.
If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for breakfast. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for daily specials. Yes, appetizers, sandwiches, beverages. It's the Oasis Bar, 303 South Jefferson Street. Call 724-652-6104.
Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Getting your lunch meat cut to order. That's the Joseph's difference. They make every opportunity to please their customers. Joseph's. They're not the big box store giving you it the way the store wants it. It's the way you want it. Stop by Joseph's and take a look. Yes, it's Joseph's.
Nctv45, strong enough for Lawrence County.
Well, a very pleasant good morning on this Friday, December 30th. Hope that you got that second cup of coffee as we settle in with Newswatch, and we've got tons of stuff going. First of all, let's take a look at that weather. 54 degrees. Hey, the winter snow over, and looks like spring has begun. No, not really. I'm just a little optimistic. There's a wind chill of 53, and the temperature is 54. Wow. Gotta love that. Rain's on the way. We'll get to more in Lawrence County. 45 weather. But before we do that, a lot of things to close in on, and let's take the birthdays first. Here you go, Ryan Anthony Stoner. Happy birthday. It just was such a long name, I just shortened it to that. Diane Rankin. Happy birthday. Great person there. Frank Brown. Joe Colucci. Brooke Ross. Michael Medor. Lindsay Austin. Tammy Allen. Gladys Owens. Patty Conta. Happy birthday. Get that second piece of birthday cake and celebrate all week long. You know, a lot of things to kind of go over, and I wanted to touch on this as I came in this morning. And, you know, first of all, you know, Facebook has a lot of entertaining type posts. Some are just genuinely funny. And I enjoy them as much as anybody else. And, it's like the good old world. You got good things, you got bad things, you got everything across. But in these days, people are talking about limits to posts and bots. And we posted up there in the corner all the social media we're on. Of course, you could go to nctv45.com anytime, as well as the social media. That's why we're available anytime on your time. But what's really, truly important as we're taking a look at this is the fact that people are noticing not only bots, but variations in when they make these posts. So take a look at, and I really want you to do this, Aaliyah Kelly's post. I think it is really, really good. As it really sets the way, if you would, that Facebook's handling things. And if you don't really like this social media, or you don't like being tracked, go to nctv45.com or subscribe to us on YouTube. It's one of the best ways to go, in my estimation, because what you do is it stops all of that kind of screwiness, and it just all the little nuances that this friend's not a friend, then they're a friend, then they made 10 of them, and there's these bots, and you don't have to worry about that at nctv45.com. That's the best choice, okay? But you also can go to our YouTube channel and get it there, as well as the other social media sites playing in the top corner of your screen. That's why I put it out there. We recognized that was happening a long time ago, and a lot of folks have already done that. So make sure you do too. Now, with this warming weather, here's a warming thought. The 3B Barons will be holding weekly clinics to allow more access and knowledge to hands-on insight for players and coaches. Sign up today at buildingblockbaseball.com and look forward to those warmer days in that summer season. Now, it wasn't too long ago that this lady was elected. Well, she's getting ready to take the oath of office, and that's Marla Galla Brown. And she will be sworn in as state representative of the 9th Legislative District on January 3rd at noon at the chamber of the Pennsylvania House of Representatives Capitol Complex in Harrisburg. We're going to attempt, and there will be a live stream available. If you contact, just look for it at nctv45.com. We're going to keep you posted on that as we move forward. So, and one more great idea. A lot of times, and I wanted to get this out for you, great things come in small packages. Well, the mini masterpiece, now in its 4th year. You're saying, what's a mini masterpiece? Well, it's put out there. It's a contest put out there by the Hoyt. And it is absolutely great. I mean, they get these pictures or their favorite works of art, and it's on a 3x3 canvas. It challenges individuals to come up with their best. Winners receive a $150 purchase award and honor those with refrigerator magnets. There are 6 winners in total, a youth category, adult, and winners range from 4 to 84. We have found that the age and experience do not necessarily limit the talent. The Mini Masterpiece series has become a showcase for the abilities in our region. So now that the holidays are over, contact the Hoyt, go to their website, and the deadline is January 14th. So you're going to want to do that, and it's going to be a great opportunity. So make sure that you take a look at that Mini Masterpiece series. We'll show you examples in a couple upcoming news watches. We had shown them to you before, and we had to readjust our set. Now, new year, new you, new business ideas. Lawrence County Economic Update. They're going to have this. Linda Nitch, Executive Director, Diane Richardson, Assistant Director and Financial Analyst, and Lawrence County Economic Development Corp, Paul Bucciarelli. They're going to be presenting in January at the EAC meeting, Lawrence County Economic Update. This is Friday the 13th from 8 to 9. PA Career Link, 101 South Mercer Street, Suite 101. RSVP to Colleen Chamberlain by January 11th. And kind of get that on your to-do list. Now, I had to. I wore the Notre Dame shirt today because, after all, today, a lot of great things going on. At 3:30, it's Notre Dame in South Carolina. Now, before that, in basketball, at 2, it's Miami, Notre Dame. Before that, at 2, it's Pitt and UCLA. And before that, Pitt plays North Carolina, and there's a watch party over at the Crane Room. Now, there's a lot of great sports going on. We're going to go to the Cedar Sports Corner. Boston Celtics win last night, 116-110. San Antonio Spurs win, 122-115. And the Youngstown State Penguins, 85. Cleveland State, 71. Let's go to the Cedar Sports Corner and see what's going on in your sports world today.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to Lindy's Lunch. Yes, whether it's their great breakfast or, just like it says, lunch, it's great anytime. Try their breakfast and you'll be satisfied. A pierogi cheeseburger, an Italian Joe, and smothered hoagies, all. And don't forget the French fries with chili. Yes, it's Lindy's Lunch. For the best, stop by. Give us a call.
Oh, welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Let's take a look at around the sports world on your Friday. For your lone 7 o'clock game, the Washington Wizards will take on the Orlando Magic. For your 7:30 games, the LA Lakers go to Atlanta to take on the Hawks. That game can also be found on NBA TV. And Phoenix goes to Toronto to take on the Raptors. For your 8 o'clock game, Detroit goes to Chicago, and Minnesota goes to Milwaukee. For your lone 8:30 game, Philly goes to New Orleans to take on the Pelicans. For your 9 o'clock game, Miami goes to Denver to take on the Nuggets. 2:10 games, Portland goes to the defending champion Golden State Warriors. That game can also be found on NBA TV. And Utah goes to Sacramento to take on the Kings. For your NHL slate, we got a small schedule for you. 5 o'clock, Nashville goes to Anaheim. 7 o'clock, New Jersey comes into town to take on the Pens. 7:30, Florida goes to Carolina. And 10 o'clock, Edmonton goes to Seattle. All those games can be found on ESPN Plus or Hulu. For your men's college basketball slate, at noon, North Carolina comes into town to take on the Pitt Panthers on the ACC network. Number 22, Miami will travel to Notre Dame to take on the Fighting Irish. That game can be found on the ACC network. For your ranked games, Western Michigan goes to number 17, Wisconsin, and number 13, UCLA, goes to Washington State at 11 o'clock on the Pac-12 network. That Wisconsin game will be played at 8 o'clock, That's going to do it for your college basketball, but we got college football. Maryland goes to number 23, NC State at noon on ESPN in the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl will feature your hometown Panthers taking on the number 18 UCLA Bruins at 2 o'clock on CBS. In the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl, number 21 Notre Dame travel to number 19 South Carolina at 3:30 on ESPN. In the Barstool Sports Arizona Bowl, Ohio will take on Wyoming at 4:30 on Barstool. And in the Capital One Orange Bowl, number 6 Tennessee will take on number 7 Clemson at 8 o'clock on ESPN. Great slate of college football again. So why don't you head over to the Cedars, enjoy all those great games, catch the great food they got there. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu. Pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Los Amigos! Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good bite to eat, make sure to check out Los Amigos. They got you covered with things such as tacos, burritos, molcajete, and don't forget the great chips and salsa they put out for you when you get there. Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA, 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos, Los Amigos, Los Amigos!
Well, welcome back as the Los Amigos little ad got stuck. Let's check that out again.
The Cedars Restaurant.
Yeah, there we go. And that was the Cedars Sports Corner. And, well, hey, and congratulations to those Cowboys last night. I didn't mention that. They won 27-13. So, let's take a look at some things going on today. Coach's Burger Bar. If you've never been to Coach's, it is tremendous. Today at 12:30, IBW Christmas Party. Today at 4, you can head over to Southern Park Mall and get a horse and carriage ride. It's horse and carriage ride nights there. And at 5, this was a friend that is up in our Greenville area. It is Pap's Sports Bar. Today, they're going to have their Christmas party. And why the heck not? Everything's jammed in so close. You can spread these things out through the holiday time. Today at 7, it's the pre-New Year's Eve party at the Newcastle Moose. That at 7. At 8, Honky Tonk Heroes will be at the Kohler Brew Pub. And so that's, they did that twice. I'm not sure why. And my personal favorite, if you haven't heard Grandview Soul, you're missing something. Grandview Soul's going to be at the pre-New Year's Eve party at Steel City Sports Bar and Grill. So make sure that you check that out, as those are some pretty great things going on. Now, today being the 30th, it's the last chance. And last night, I went by it on my way to one of our great sponsors, Elham's. You know, I can't say enough about Cascade Park and their lights this year. They were really, really great. Make sure you check that out. As tonight, the last night. You know, New Year's Eve, it's at Kelly's, and this is really a great time. First of all, have you ever had the sandwiches at Kelly's? They're right there on Butler Road and I don't know, it's the corner of Butler Road and Old Butler Road, as you know, it kind of wise off there. Well, they're going to have a bourbon barrel drop to ring in 2023. Yeah, Kelly's Tavern, side door, they are great. Make sure you get there and you check that out. And tell them Nctv45 sent you. Now it is time for us to head over to weather. And 54 degrees outside. No, it really is warm. You know, 67% humidity. Wind speeds are variable at 5. Barometric pressure 30.17. Dew point 43. Visibility 10 miles. And this is humorous. Wind chill 53. You can handle it. So let's head over to the Lawrence County 45 weather. Brought to you by, Crane Room. So here you go with the weather. It's going to be a great day, but a little bit of rain, it's on the way. Big Daddy 316 Transport. For a ride to work, that's fine. Groceries and essentials, pickups, we do them. We all benefit. Seniors, city, state, stores, employers, and yes, employees. Why get there tired when you can get there alive and energized? Yes, no tricky traffic patterns. We can haul up to 5 passengers, 24-hour notice required, $5 per stop. Call Big Daddy 316 Transport today.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's. And that's just 2 exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
PC looks like this. Don't make it a last key. Make it Pulaski. Pulaski PC. Pizza. Because you deserve more than just great pizza. You deserve great subs. Whether it's Italian, steak, meatball, or the many varieties that they have that will tempt your palate. You deserve more wings, as they have great flavors, more salads, and for dessert, more Citi-Sticks. It's 4-star pizza. We deliver too.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. Happy Friday to everyone out there. And after last night's low of 42 degrees, let's take a look at how your week is looking. You're going to see on the weather chart here that after last night's low of 42, Friday, a chance of rain, mostly cloudy with a high near 52, 30% chance of rain. Friday night, rain likely mainly after 1 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 40, 70% chance of rain. Saturday, rain likely, cloudy with a high near 51, chance of precipitation 70%. New Year's Eve, rain, low around 42, 80% chance of rain. New Year's Day, rain likely, cloudy with a high near 51, 60% chance of rain. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 36. Monday, mostly cloudy with a high near 47. Monday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 31. Tuesday, mostly cloudy with a high near 56. We could see a pop-up shower or two on Tuesday. More than likely, actually, we will, And Tuesday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 42. And Wednesday, mostly cloudy with a high near 50 with a pop-up shower or two coming in the day. So we could see some rain later on in the week, but we hope you visit our great sponsors during this week.
Hello, I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmel's. If you're in need of great baked goods, perhaps donuts of every kind, or maybe a lady lock is your desire, turnovers, and don't forget, they have cakes of every size, quarter sheet cake or a round one for that special birthday. And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Look around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of NCTV45 Newswatch on this December 30th. Yes, 2022. Make sure as you get out and about today, you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, oh, I don't watch a lot of TV, or they might think they need big fancy equipment, why, you tell them this.
NCTV45, the train, anytime on your time.
That's right, we're NCTV45, the train. We're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule. Why, that's NCTV45. Now, as you go through your day, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again real soon. And remember, don't give up the ship. Something positive is going to happen today. Have a great day, and stay tuned to this great programming on NCTV45.